Hail, Son of Kings, make the ever-dying sign, cross your fingers in the sky for those about to be. There am I, waiting along the sand. Cast your sweet spell upon the land and the sea. Magus Purdy, take your hand off the chain. Loose a wish that stills the rain, the storm about to be. Here I am, voyager into life. Tough are the souls that tread upon the knife's edge. Break the circle, stretch the line, bring the gods' own fire. The passengers upon the ferry crossing, waiting to be born, renew the pledge of life's long song, rise to the reveille of the horn. Animals queuing at the gate that stands upon the shore, breathe the ever-burning fire that guards the ever-door. Man, son of man, by the flame of ever-life, yours to breathe and breathe the pain of living be. Here am I, roll the stone away from the dark into the ever-day. Welcome to Be in the Light, episode 3. Yeah, it should be burn the light, man. It's freezing here. Like, this is Florida. This is Florida. What are you doing? You're freezing me. Hey, Tammy Joe, good to see you. So, I had a question or kind of a comment from Evelyn here. Let's see. Let's bring it up. Very much looking forward to the show. I very much miss that hauntingly familiar tune you used to open with. Would appreciate knowing. Well, that's a tune of my own composition, and Kelly will love this too. It's like and the song that you just heard is written with that too. It's just played on a handpan. I took the notes of the words "Be in the Light." Well, I took the words "Be in the Light." I converted those to the numbers like you would do numerologically. And then those numbers have a musical note correspondence. So that little sequence in the piano is Be in the Light in music. And I think that's like super, super cool. That happened with the handpan as well. And I've been writing most of my music like that for a long time now. So anyway, thanks for asking. I'm glad you love it. Yes. And it's just called the Angel Channel. I wrote it specifically for the show open. Hey, Dara. Good to see you. Tammy Joe, good to see you. So I'm not seeing any of those guys show up in my chat. Oh, there we go. I see where you're going. Yeah. Thanks very much for the birthday wishes. Yes, yesterday was my birthday. I made it again. I've been just kind of ruminating on what an amazing miracle. I made it to another one. And yeah, Arnie, good to see you. Oh, Jennifer Rose, yes. Looking very forward. I'm having Jennifer on my show on the 23rd of this month. We're going to have a little play in the sandbox. I can't wait. It's going to be really super cool. Hello, Colette. Welcome to the show. Yes. So before we get rocked up and starting, I just want to send out my thanks and appreciation to my sponsors, Ernie Mosteller at Fried Okra Entertainment, um, super amazing director, photographer, creative genius of all kinds. And if if you have it to spare, send him out a little love, a little energy tonight, because he has a really large orange grove about an hour and a half north of me that like devastation, man. So anyway, thank you, Colette. Appreciate the birthday blessings. Um, yeah, birthdays have gotten so like I used to look forward to making a really big, like ginormous thing out of it, and oh man, and now it's just like deep appreciation and gratitude. Like I look back over my life, I've gotten to live some really, really amazing things that like, wow, man, that was pretty cool. So I pretty much just spent most of the day in gratitude. We were going to have we have our Sunday morning yoga sound bath group. We were going to get together and have a big drum circle and get there. But yes, anyway, it just has been so freezing, like down in the teens. So that did not happen. So I've just been enjoying the space. Thank you very much, Melissa. Yes, it is blessed. It's blessed to wake up every morning at this point. Turning 107, I don't have quite the energy I had when I was 80, but all in all, it's not too bad. Psych. I still am ancient though, man. That's mind-boggling to me when I say 68 years old. Like, wait, that's my grandfather. Anyway. So one of the things we're going to talk about tonight is passion and knowing what your passions are and living your passions. To my point of view, kind of the meaning of life here is we're all like separate sparks of the source, and we're all living and creating our own universes, like literal universes, and then taking that back and sharing that experience with the source and with the all. And it's just kind of a trip when you watch that energy flow and you watch where that's gone, and all of the curves and the swerves and it's been really crazy. Anyway, I've been really lucky to have known my passion my whole life. I've been an artist. I found a journal I wrote when I was 18 that kind of was detailing how I saw my life was going to be. I was all full. Well, first of all, I was 18, so I thought I knew everything there was in the world to know already, man. I was absolutely insufferable. I don't know how my parents let me live. Labyrinthian, thank you very much. But expressing myself through art, through some sort of creative, like music, like I drew on my walls with crayons. It's kept me going and kept me alive and with hope and purpose. Like the thought of well, we're going to get into this in a minute. Yeah, I got a couple more announcements to make. Thank you, Michael. Back at you, my brother. So I did a little projective effect last week on the show, and I did a little materialization where I brought some salt. Let's see, do I have that bottle? Yeah, you can still see some of it in there. Yeah, here, hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. So anyway, I reached out with energy and brought that from the kitchen into this little bottle, and that being the next step. What we've done for the last year and a half on the Angel Channel is work on this technique for spinning a rod. And last week, I was a couple people have been making really gangbuster progress on that, which gratifying beyond belief. That's the best birthday gift right there, man. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. Just like kind of like pass on the jewels. So anyway, one of them. Oh, right. So I was kind of teasing the materialization thing, like to them to get them put a little cattle prod in them to get their practice ranked up even more, and I told them that you need to do like when you can do 8 complete spins around without stopping, then you're ready to move on to that effect. And I didn't really expect to see much of anything from anybody. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me bring this up. But he sent me a video. Let's see. No, that's the wrong screen. All right, let's see, share screen, window. All right, hold on, technical difficulty here, man. I'm gonna have to get this loaded back up again. All right, shoot. My bad. Yeah, we can sing a few rounds of Kumbaya. Here we go. There we go. All right, now let's see. Share screen, window. All right, here we go. My friend Jason Deloche. Yeah. Approaching it from the right mode, man. There you go. Hardest part is always the torque up. But dude, he's doing great. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, man. Doing a little pull action. Exactly right. Exactly right. Look at that thing just spin right around. Yeah. You know, he's using his energy to do that, which has changed him already in so many crazy ways, man. Yeah. So, yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, I'm not going to make you guys sit through the whole thing, but he actually did. Yeah, there we go. There we go. No, this is too fun. We got to keep watching. He's got the push pull down like really good. Yeah. Look at some speed happening. Amazing. Yeah. I'm so proud of him. Anyway, dude, kudos. Really super proud of you, man. As soon as you're ready to start moving into the other, hi, Charlene. As soon as you're ready to start moving into the materialization, you let me know, man. You know, I'd love to see you just sit down and make that thing just whirl. And just as I didn't really start practicing with my teacher until I was 50. So the cutoff is usually 40. So I had a Grant, man, good to see you. So I really wanted to convince him that like I had it and I could do it, and I had the commitment to do it. So he tossed out the 8 thing, but like I always made it, like I always multiplied whatever he told me to do by 4. So I wound up showing up, coming back to his place with 32. And that went amazing. And I showed up with a hernia, man, with my intestines hanging out of my stomach, and like did the whole thing. Uh, anyway, he was not happy with me at the end of that after I finally told him, yes, indeed. So yeah, super cool, super cool, super cool. Really proud of you. The other guys out there with it, I'm waiting for you to send me some videos and let's get them up here, man. And I'm just ecstatic about getting a working practice group here, man. It's just beyond delightful to me. So next week, the show's going to be about permission to suck. And I've been teaching this from a creative standpoint for 30 years now. And it's a 3-pronged approach. You know, one of the things that always gets in everybody's way is the fear of making the mistake on the first one. But you go big, you get smarter, and then you finally get it on the third one. So, you know, going into it and just learning to let go and take a big swipe at the beginning is where we'll be going with that. And it's really super effective, man. It like gets you past all the goo and gets you into the sandbox, man. When you can approach a creative solution from your 6-year-old, you're always going to score something cool, man. 6-year-olds are way smarter than we are. And we'll elaborate on top of that too with Japanese philosophy called wabi sabi. And the nut of that is the art is in the imperfections. And you know, you can apply that to your art, but you can always, always, always apply that to yourself and understand that where you are right this second is perfect. You don't want to stay here. You want to keep evolving, you want to keep growing. But where you are right now is exactly where you chose to be and where you want to be. And it has lessons contained for you to be right here. So, you know, they say be in the moment, really appreciate the moment now because it's really perfect. And no matter what you want for yourself for later, give yourself the perfection of this moment. Anyway, we'll go into wabi sabi at length. Yeah, that one's going to be for my teacher, Og. Yeah, the original Wabi man. Kim, good to see you. Oh, by the way, um, there were a lot of people looking for readings last week. If you guys, you know, if I missed you last week, you know, get in the chat. Let me know you want a reading this week, and make sure that you know that we missed you last week, and I'll make sure to get you at the top of the list. Okay. All righty. One last cool thing. You know, people talk about quartz crystals a lot. You know, labradorite. You know, labradorite's like you can't really beat this mineral. Right? It's all gray and then you boom, right? One of my favorite ones. Great for intuition, pretty much any of the metaphysical disciplines. It enhances, you know, it's radiating the light of all of those, the whole spectrum of colors. But one of my favorite minerals, and you don't hear it discussed all that often, is a mineral called fluorite. And yeah, let me see if I can get some better light on that. Yeah, just crazy, crazy beautiful. This is green, it's purple and blue and magenta. Fluorite is amazing for the mind and for systems and for anything that requires logic. So I keep pieces on my desk all the time. It also comes in lots of colors. And it comes in these really great octahedron shapes, right? Super beautiful, man. Yeah, love the blue, love the gold and yellow. Kim, no worries, top of the list, girl. So, um, it's the weird square structure to this that makes it really work. And I wanted to talk about this a little bit too. When I was in my African mode, everything that we were using came from nature. Plants, stones, rocks, animals, like everything, trees. Everything had like a hidden quality about it. Like when you're going to get plants to use in a bath or a cleansing or something like that, you notice what does the plant do in nature? Yes. Tobin, right? If you know, you know. um, so, if it has thorns on it, okay, it's for protection, and when you start analyzing what role every little plant, animal, tree, fruit, like what do those actually do in the world? That gives you an inkling to their astral nature and the qualities about those that you can actually use. So super cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, 23rd, Jennifer Rose will be with us. She's going to be playing in the sandbox with us. I'm really just tickled about that. And then shortly after that, my friend Jessica Schrademan, who's a really long time friend, and she's a very badass lawyer who focuses on creative work, on trademarks and all kinds of stuff. And I've asked her to come and talk with us about AI and producing stuff into copyrights. And like, there's a lot of stuff going on right now where things are in flux. And I thought that would be a really interesting conversation to see where that is at the moment. By the way, AI is, yeah. All right. We are going to create a little sacred space. I'm going to send out a little wave, connect to the network, especially if you want a reading. And my trusty bowl has been with me, man. I had thousands and thousands of cleansings and chargings and all kinds of things. Yeah, it's a beast. So anyway, what I'm going to do is do a little vanishing for the room. We want to clear out the space. So as it goes around and hums, when I vanish and clean this space, I make this place pure. I'll make it clang. When you hear the clang, take your energy and just burst it out into the room. You can connect to the network and grab onto this and boom, just let it burst out into your room and fill your whole room from floor to ceiling, every wall with just bright white light, and just make it really pristine and just clean out any energy that's been there through the day. And let's just carve out this little slot of perfection right now. All right. So here we go. With the brilliant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the radiant light of the source, I banish, clean this space. I make this place pure. With the brilliant, radiant light of the true light, the source of all things, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. We joyously come together to create our sacred space, our place of safety and sanctuary and light. We ask that our angels, guides, and allies be with us this evening, share their wisdom, their knowledge, and their love of the source. We ask that we have eyes to see, ears to hear, and the wisdom to understand. With absolute gratitude for all of it, the good, the bad, and especially the ugly. Infinite, unconditional love. And our wish for bliss to the source. We open our circle. Never get tired of that feeling. It's pristine, yes. Makes me want to whisper. All right. Lots of new folks we're hooking up with. So I really like we do what we're going to do next, which is writing down to blank space. And, everyone that's on the path that's heard about that spot where you can make your mind just turn off. Well, this is kind of an exercise that's difficult for a lot of people. It was certainly difficult for me to get hooked into that. And this is a cool little trick for like kind of writing that groove and getting a place where you touched it, right? And now you can go back there and keep going back and keep going back. And pretty soon, so what we do is we take a really deep breath, draw with your solar plexus in through your nose. And I want you to draw a brilliant gold, warm, healing source light. And as you're taking that in through your nose, let that light just filter down, infuse every part of your body, spill out into your light body, brighten you up. And then on the release, we'll just be writing down. And when I get down to the word silence, just freeze frame. We're only going to hold it for like 5, 6, 7 seconds. But I want you just to turn off your mind. Don't breathe. Don't move. Just freeze. And hold that spot of stillness. And the more we do that, we'll keep writing that groove. And pretty soon you'll be able to stay there as long as you want, which I have to tell you from personal experience, doesn't get much better than that. All right. So on the last one, we're going to do 3. And we're going to hold the first couple for like 6, 7, maybe 8 seconds. On the last one, we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. When you get to that, don't try to hold your breath for 30 seconds. Just stay in that neutral space, aware, but not evaluating in any way, shape, or form. And just breathe really shallow, okay? And I'll do a count off. I'll mark off 15 and then 30. And then just stay there. We're going to do a nice little meditation right after that, all right? So here we go. Use your solar plexus in through the nose and inhale. Really draw it in. Stretch your chest out, like really inflate. You think you're full, put some more. And release. Sinking deeper into the silence. The chaos and the sounds of the world fading into the distance. No thoughts. No mind. Deeper. Deeper. Silence. And inhale. Make a count. Draw on that healing gold. And release. Sinking into the blissful stillness. No future. No past. Deeper. Deeper. Silence. All right, last one, make a count. Inhale. Full as you can, really stretch it out. And release. Sinking into the warm embrace of the quiet. Shh. Deeper, deeper silence. $15. And 30, take a nice breath, stay in that space. Now from that blank space, I want you to visualize floating on the surface of the energetic ocean, calm, warm, holding you up. The sky's beautiful, filled with stars. The moon glinting off the surface of the water. And I want you to visualize your body not as your flesh and bones body, but your energetic body in the shape of your body so that you can see the electrical network flowing. And we're going to do a 4 count. We're going to do 4 sequences of a box breathing sequence. We're going to do 4 inhale. I'm going to have you hold for 4 seconds, and I'm going to count that like the inhale will be 1, 2, 3, 4. The hold will be 1, 2. I'm going to count the word exhale as 2, and then the exhale on it will be 4, and the same with the inhale. 1, 2, inhale. On the inhale, I want you to draw, I want you to reach out into all that energy that you're floating in. And I want you just to draw in on your intake of breath, fresh, pristine, beautiful golden energy. All right, you just hold that for a second, let that infuse you. And on the exhale, I want you just to release any negative energy, any emotional stuff, anything that's in the way of your serenity. All right, we'll then hold that for 4. We're going to do 4 of those. All right, so here we go. Okay, you're going to take your attention, reach out into the energy around you and draw it in. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Inhale, last one. 1, 2. Make it count. 3, 4. 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Clean, sparkly, energized. All right, bring your awareness back into your body. Take a nice deep breath. Come back. One more. All right, there we go. Go to that space often. By the way, hey, Tom, good to see you, buddy. That little breathing sequence, we're going to do a lot of different breathing sequences. They all have really specific effects. And that's based mentally, but it's also based physiologically. When you're drawing in the air at really specific things, you change the combination of the oxygen and the nitrogen that you're getting, and it changes the physiology of your brain while you're thinking and doing that. As a matter of fact, that 444 thing we did is an amazing thing for anxiety. Like, you have a panic attack, you go in to do that, you do that for a minute, minute and a half, and you're back at a place where you can get control of it. Man, I do it in traffic, I do it anywhere. I'm starting to get like they teach it to Army Rangers and Marines, man, to combat people that are going to be in the foxholes. So it really, really works, right? Jackie, I'm glad. Yes, that's the whole point. All right, so let's grab some readings here if you guys are up for it. I'm going to do Kim first. So Kim, take 3 nice breaths and get really focused. If you have something specific in mind, no, I'm going to use the angel cards tonight. If you have something specific in mind, really focus on that. And if not, we'll do you some general words of wisdom. All right. All right. So focus really hard. Imagine we're standing face to face and just looking each other in the eye. All right. Open the door and let me in. All right, here we go. Words of wisdom for my friend Kim. Words of wisdom for my friend Kim. Words of wisdom for my friend Kim. Ah, yes. Number 48. The angel of fertility. You could be experiencing worry, anxiety, and fear, feeling timid, insecure, and defensive. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to feel it and become like water. Look at your deepest desires and recognize which has heart and passion and enough meaning and power to sustain you. Now, focus all your energy on it. Think of your mind like a magnifying glass. This is the greatest metaphor. Like when you take the sun outside and you hold that glass up and you get down to a piece of paper and you bring that focus down, till it's so small and focused and full of energy that boom, it bursts into flame. Use that. Bring the scattered light of all of your ideas down to a single concentrated point that catches fire and breaks through. Experience your determination to create something from your dreams and do something with them. A surprise event is coming. Happy. It will be auspicious and improve your attitude. A definite change for the better. You are on the right track. Waste no time. Success is for the patient. Look for the signs of success and follow it through. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Never give up. Even when the going gets tough, offer your insecurity up in prayer and it will be replaced with spiritual strength. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, Terry, you're up next. All right, Terry, you know the drill. Get really focused. 3 nice breaths. Let's connect. If you have something specific, beam that. You know, the angels are crazy. Like these, I've been reading cards for over 40 years, and I'm a real stickler for memorizing. Like, yeah. But I have resisted memorizing these because I didn't really write them myself. I like channeled these and did automatic writing. And kind of my deal with them was to like give it to you as I got it. And I like getting out of the way and letting them like do it. Point being, the more specific you are, like I can't tell you, I did this deck 11 years ago. I can't tell you how many times when you're specific, the very first line of the reading, like, oh, we could quit. All right, so here we go. Get nice and focused. Words of wisdom for my friend Terry. Words of wisdom for my friend Terry. Words of wisdom. from my friend Terry. Don't forget to give it the juice. Number 45, the angel of motivation and willfulness. It's a happy time. You're experiencing the presence of healing, revitalizing, renewing, regenerating emotional pleasure. Memories of the past fill you with a warm joy. A new relationship and a new place are possibilities. You will experience the harmony of natural forces without effort or strain. Yeah, that's the vibe we're in right now, man. We are firmly ensconced in Aquarius and launching and letting go and letting it reveal kind of like the minds of the technique of this period of time. You will experience the harmony of natural forces without effort or strain. You will have a chance to relocate, possibly a new job offer or a new group of friends who will have much in common. There could be a surprising inheritance on the way. You know, that relates to like family money and stuff, but that also, yeah, represents like spiritual inheritance in a really big way. Take advantage of your opportunities to let the people you love know how much you love them. Do not hold back. You are a romantic who will always fall for the hearts and flowers routine. You and me both. You enjoy being showered with love and are hungry for those tender words and a caring touch. Yeah, the tarot card that is associated with this card is the Six of Cups, which is about looking back nostalgically on the beautiful experiences of your life. And, you know, we have all had our traumas, but, you know, you've had a really good life. Yeah. All right. So there you go. Jackie. Here you go. Sorry, got distracted. Let's get focused. 3 nice deep breaths. Words of wisdom for my friend Jackie. Words of wisdom for my friend Jackie. Words of wisdom for my friend Jackie. Number 6, the angel of light and understanding. Man, I know this card so well. Yeah. Karmic lessons are never easy. Accept this and understand the challenge. Don't surrender. Find your new treasures in the rubble of the old. New potentials are created by a setback. The only place where you can affect change. Live in the moment and handle the bumps as they come. Stay clear of what ifs. Don't 9 of Swords it by any means. Stay clear of the what ifs of tomorrow or the if onlys of yesterday. You are experiencing a deep spiritual need. Go deep. Go deep within and seek inner counsel. Your preoccupation with the past and the future has you stuck in a loop. You have accustomed yourself to your suffering. A difficult collapse can free you. Whether or not you can recycle the debris of the collapse into something better totally depends on you and the people you surround yourself with. The people you surround yourself with. There's a couple in there that are the people you surround yourself with. When you find things difficult to understand, keep positive and look for the light ahead. Everything changes. Nothing is forever, not even a bad situation. All right, there you go, Jackie. Okay, let's see. All right, Lorraine. This one's for you, girlfriend. It's so fun to reach out into the field and meet all you new amazing souls. All right, focus really hard for me. Focus, Lorraine. There you go. Words of wisdom for my friend Lorraine. Words of wisdom for my friend Lorraine. Words of wisdom for my friend Lorraine. All righty. Number 34. The Angel of Obedience. I always hate the name of this card because that's the last thing I want to be is obedient. But there you go. Use, this is really a good card, actually. Use all your skills to do a reevaluation. All your skills, not just your brain, but like your astral skills. You have really great intuition, man. Like plug that thing in and turn it up. Blank space, too, man. Go into blank space. How you feel when you come out of blank space, especially if you're able to stay there 10, 15, 20 minutes. Like, can you shut everything off and you come back in? The first voices you hear are the real voices inside you. Pay attention to those, man. They've got good info for you. Use your skills to do a reevaluation. You have gained much from your past experiences. Analyze your goals and desires and trust you will uncover the answers. Ask for material and spiritual help with your affairs. Listen, and you will find guidance. When you appear to be entangled in a difficult situation, be still. Just be. Breathe. Put one foot in front of the other. No panic, no rushing. Use your energy, vitality, and assertion to remain flexible and open to the many new opportunities on the way. Use your power of communication and leadership skills to bring success to all concerned. Follow that which has heart and meaning. Trust in your own authenticity and truth. Be aware of the frequency you send out. Like you've got new like job thing happening or money thing happening. The tarot card that goes with this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is one of my favorite cards, man. The Ten of Pentacles represents like long lasting, abiding abundance, like the kind of like Elon Musk, like you can't spend it, do good stuff with it, inherit with it. And that's really super cool, of course. But the thing about all of the tens, it's kind of like the completion of the cycle. Like it's done now. Like all of the like gathering and the process of that is like over. And that's kind of like the thrilling part to me. And what the Nine of Pentacles represents, it's the moments right before that happens, when things are beginning to cook, they're beginning to go, and you're enjoying that process of seeing that success and that abundance start to manifest. So there you go. All right, let's see. Wow, we've got, okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Oh man, Hawaii, I'm jealous. I'm wrapped up in so many layers. I feel like a baked potato. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Lorraine. Yes. It was a pleasure to read for you. Thanks. All right. I think I've gotten everybody unless I've missed it. Oh, I do want to bring this up. Let's see. Can I please ask? I feel like I exist outside of my body and there's no home inside to keep me there. Although I know I'm in here, I live and exist through me, but I'm outside as well as in. How do I stay in? Wow, that's a really interesting question. First of all, yeah, hold on a second. You do exist outside your body and you travel outside your body a lot. And if you don't know how to see auras at this point in time, you should definitely put some energy towards that. I did a whole like angel show on methodologies and a breathing thing to start that. And just make sure that you understand that where you are is a function of your attention, your assemblage point. Where your objective observer chooses to go, that's where you are. So if you're looking outside yourself, it's because part of you wants to feel that, right? So if that bothers you and you feel you need to be inside more, then focus on that and connect to your chakras, connect to your crown chakra, connect to your third eye chakra, connect to your solar plexus and bring that energy in. Connect to your first chakra. Okay, for those of you unfamiliar with chakras, down in your groin area, first chakra, in between your groin and your navel, second chakra, just above your navel is your solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. And it's a flow of energy. Your first chakra is your connection and your grounding to the earth and to the physical world. So, and it's red energy. So just meditate and connect to the earth, man, and bring that energy up through, use your first chakra to draw that energy, just like we used our solar plexus to draw that energy in at the beginning in the zero space meditation. Use your first chakra and draw that in and ground yourself. I wouldn't particularly care about not feeling. I'm hardly ever in my body. And I like it like that. Oh, no worries. I love complex questions. That's the fun of it. That's the joy. So I appreciate the complex questions. Thanks. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's scroll down, make sure I have not missed anyone. Vivian, did we get you? I think I did. Oh, Tobin. All right, here we go. All right, Tobin, 3 nice deep breaths. Get really focused. They've been so nice tonight. Angels can be a tough crowd, man. Truth. Sometimes, the demons will tell you anything you want to hear, man. The angels will tell you the truth, which is sometimes not what you want to hear. Yeah. On the way, Tobin. Okay. 3 deep breaths. Let's focus and get connected. Focus hard. Words of wisdom for my friend Tobin. Words of wisdom for my friend Tobin. Number 17, the angel of revelation. You feel betrayed by your trusted friends, disillusioned. Your false vision in a spiritual matter is crumbling. You feel as if you have been stabbed in the back. These feelings are creating extreme despair and a deep sense of loss. A new dawn always rises, bringing with it the hope for a better day. Let go of your fears. That's the thing keeping you prisoner. Let go of your fears. They led you to this negative thinking. It's your self-created prophecy that things would not work out. Man, we are the masters of our own sabotage. Give yourself the right to give up. Lose the untrustworthy friends. Something wonderful. Lose the untrustworthy friends and abandon this broken project. Stop fighting losing battles. Surrender and face your fears head on, and you will discover something wonderful has happened. You are free. That realization is always the most amazing. Like, what was I hanging on to that for? You discovered that the monster you fear isn't half as bad as you think it is. Broaden your thinking. Your life is not over. It's only just begun. Use your imagination. Visualize your very best life. You're the creator of your own reality. That sounds like words. People say that a lot, but we live in the energy world. Energy is like creative potential that's waiting for you to mold it. It's not out there waiting to do things to you. It's waiting for you to mold it. So visualize what you want, not what you don't want. That's a really big pitfall for lots of people. Is like they'll focus on the things that bother them and like chew on like what's wrong and what's wrong and what's wrong, instead of focusing on what you want it to be. All right. Broaden your thinking. Your life is, here we go. Your reality is dependent on your point of view. Allow your mind and you immediately alter your mind. Man, I'm sorry, I butchered this so bad. Alter your mind and you immediately alter reality. What you think, you become. Yeah. So yeah, Lucy, lose the sketchy peeps. All right, let's see. Okay, Vivian. Yes, Vivian needs a reading. I think I've got time for a couple more. All right, here we go. Vivian. Oh man, your light's pretty. Words of wisdom. Get nice and focused. Words of wisdom from my friend Vivian. Words of wisdom for my friend Vivian. Words of wisdom for my friend Vivian. This is an intense one. Number 2, the angel of love and wisdom. Enough is enough is enough. The sludge of dissatisfaction has coated you for too long. You're ready to flip it and make whatever changes you need to overhaul the whole thing. Let go of the restricting beliefs that limit the limitless you. The discovery of your ultimate potential is in your grasp. Seize the moment with everything you have. Full commitment, passion. The vital energy to explore your new world is there for you. Take the empty handed leap into the void. It's never easy. Leaving behind the past and the things you've used to define you can really rock your world. Stay the course and give it your all. Be balanced and in tune with the energy world, and you will begin to feel yourself emerging from your chrysalis. You reclaim so much energy and joy. You reclaim so much energy and joy. The waves of wonder and awe wash over you. Face the fear of the unknown. Look it right in the eye. Embrace those emotions, for they are the fertile soil for new life. Swim in the energetic ocean and enjoy your freedom. You know what? Go do that little med that we did in the energetic ocean and go back there a lot, man. That place is amazing. It's an infinite source of rejuvenating energy to clean yourself and just refresh yourself all the time. And we're always getting bombarded, right? Inside and out. And to be able to go there and just get a fresh batch, do you wonders. All right. So I think this is the last one I have time for tonight. This one's for Kathy. Here you go, Kathy. 3 nice deep breaths. Get really focused. Each breath, bring your focus down. There you go. Words of wisdom for my friend Kathy. Words of wisdom. for my friend Kathy. Words of wisdom for my friend Kathy. Wow, you guys are so loud tonight. All right. Awesome card. Number 14, the angel of truth, liberty, and justice. Wonderful card. I love this. Yes. All right, here we go. Freedom has arrived. Okay, you want to stop? Look with objective, open eyes and see how clearly you've created the situation you're experiencing. Free yourself from oppressive circumstances, blend your creativity and imagination, and your logic and reason, right and left brain. See things clearly and use your powers to transform any situation. You can turn this around. Recognize when in life when you have power and rebuild your self-confidence. You have a tremendous potential for focusing on innovative ideas and releasing the necessary burst of energy. Stop backing yourself into a corner and deliberately trying to get yourself into seemingly impossible situations in order to focus on a really creative solution. Liberate yourself using your intuition and ingenuity. Know that you will soon be free to fly like the wind. Believe and trust that there will be relaxation from all your tensions and fears as the pressures ease off and the whole situation just seems to turn around. There you go. All right, kids. We have reached the end of another glorious journey, man. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. You can go to the Angel channel or Be in the Light, like just as you see it here on the on YouTube. Either one of the Angel channel or Be in the Light on YouTube. Be in the Light show actually on YouTube. And both of those channels, I load up to both of those every week. So they have all of the Angel channel shows and what we're building now too. All right. Yes. You're welcome, Kathy. My pleasure, man. I really enjoyed reading for everybody tonight. And Vivian, yeah, right. You know, those meditations, like I always wind up feeling better after the show than I did when I showed up, man. And I hope even just a fraction of that goes out to you guys. And, you know, every week's a practice show. We're learning really, like, I've always been a practical magician. Like, I want to be able to do stuff in the world with it, in my life with it, make my journey through this more interesting, fun, and cool, and expand what I thought I was capable of into what I was really capable of. And I want to pass that on to all of you guys as well. So I certainly have my plan for, you know, dropping little tidbits along the way. And I would really, oh man, strongly encourage you. Like if you guys have subjects you want to talk about, you know, places you want to explore and find out, you know, let me know. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jackie. My pleasure. Let me know. And man, I love taking those journeys with you. I want to make this ours, not mine, right? I really, really want it to be a real practice place. Jennifer, looking forward to us sharing some space, girlfriend. You're awesome. All right. So hit the like, and we've kind of like we're merging some channels and stuff. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe on everything. Hit a like and leave a comment if you would. Night, Tammy Joe. Good to see you as always. Oh, Evelyn, thank you so much. So are you. If you're interested in my tarot deck or my angel deck, you can get it down here at wizardofoz.com. And if you guys mention the show, purchasing a deck, I'd be happy to give you like a whole full hour and a half, 2-hour reading. So until next week, which will be permission to suck, man. I hope everybody shows up. Yeah, until next week, we will close it down for now. Thank you, Kelly Brickle. You're a badass. Love you. Appreciate your direction, your help, and your guidance. All right, here we go. We joyously come to the conclusion of our gathering and send everyone on their happy way. We thank the angels, our guides and allies, for their wisdom, their knowledge, and sharing their love of the source. And with absolute gratitude for all of it, the good, the bad, and especially the ugly. Infinite unconditional love, and our wish for bliss to the source. Until next week.